of your bitch ass. What you just say? Hey.
You're gonna feel like a foot in your mouth. You're gonna feel like a foot in your mouth. You're gonna feel like a foot in your mouth.
Come on, man. You know.
Hey, to all y'all, when does everybody consider leaving?
I would smack the shit out of your bitch ass,
nuts
boy.
in your mouth.
Hey, I would smack the shit out of you.
Like, yo, he's an acrobat.
Let's go, Jam.
Stop clowning, man.
Let's go, Jim.
Hey,
Ain't nothing to be funny
watch your
about.
So
words,
big,
nigga.
it's like
You
a foot in
respect
your
the
mouth.
pussy? Nah, I didn't plan that, but I see he tried to get in my head, so I returned the favor. He got a little bit too disrespectful.
How do you get disrespectful?
I heard him say something about my mother. I don't like mother games. I don't play certain games like that. So I don't respect that shit. At the end of the day, it's a fight. Good job. Keep trying to do what he's doing, but I got to just stay focused on the task.
Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson got into a heated exchange that quickly turned tense, with Lopez firing off disrespectful remarks that crossed the line. The words sparked an immediate reaction from Stevenson, who responded physically, showing just how personal and volatile the rivalry between them has become.
Said something to try to get under my skin. I made sure I said things to try to get under his skin with his dad. The difference between me and him, I ain't gonna disrespect nobody's mother or nothing like that. So I guess he want to take it to a whole different level. So he got to stand by that.
Was it easy for you in that face-off to keep your composure?
Yeah, you know, it's 100 different things like hit him, slap him, push him, all that stuff going on.
Shove him a little bit.
Nah, I didn't shove him. I just bumped him.
Yeah.
But nah, you know, come fight night is all that matters. You can't even put no focus on that stuff. Guys is going to say different things to try to get under your skin, but
Teofimo Lopez downplayed the incident involving Shakur Stevenson, saying it was nothing serious. He claimed that if Shakur really wants to prove himself, the real emotion and anger will show on fight night, not during heated moments outside the ring.
Wait.
I'm gonna tell you like this here. You better not say nothing about my daughter, anybody in my family.
Have you considered leaving though?
I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Have you considered leaving though?
have you
Leaving these nuts in your mouth?
dick, boy? Suck a dick, ass boy. You's a I can't wait.
And you a ligma.
I can't wait.
You a ligma.
I can't wait. After Saturday,
my
keep
dick.
the same energy. Keep the same energy.
Yo, that's all you want to do.
Hey,
You want to clown.
Eddie, you haven't been in Malone?
What's happening Saturday?
Shakur Stevenson said he's fully aware of how blessed he is, and with the spotlight shining brightly on him in this fight, he's determined to rise to the moment. He emphasized that the attention and pressure only fuel his motivation, and he plans to prove himself when it matters most.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's what he said.
I mentioned his mother. Why would I mention his mother?
That's what he said.
They making up bullshit. Yeah, I don't mention mothers.
What was he telling you in the face-off right there?
Huh?
What was he telling you in the face-off at the
He gonna beat my ass, and he would do it right now.
When the teams clash, Teofimo Sr. and Shakur's trainer exchange heated words as both arrive at the venue for the fight.
Go on the board. Go Floyd Mayweather. It was supposed to be on you. What's going on? I heard. Wait a minute. I heard they got you on the side.
You know the problem with you?
I heard.
Only you.
No. I heard Floyd told you to go to the side.
Hey, the problem with your son is you still there. That's the problem.
As the teams arrived at the venue, tensions flared immediately when Teofimo Lopez Sr. and Shakur Stevenson's trainer exchanged heated words. The verbal clash added another layer of intensity to the buildup, showing that the rivalry had spilled beyond the fighters themselves and into both camps.
Like a lot of people are picking Shakur. I believe he's a betting favorite. But you've been here before, right? With Loma, with Taylor. What's different about that this time around? Or is there anything different about it? Is there any different feeling of it coming into this one compared to maybe those other ones?
Yeah.
What's that?
He's a black fighter. Yeah, which got adopted by being Puerto Rican a few years ago. I don't freaking know that part, but yeah.
That's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
So does that create a difference? Like, I don't know, like how does that make a difference?
The deeper, it's like the deeper the roots, the sweeter the juice.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter.
There you go. So what's the deeper the darker the skin, the deeper the roots. My bad. I ain't too sure.
Yeah, you're young. It's cool.
Teofimo Lopez sparked controversy by claiming that people favor Shakur Stevenson because he is a black fighter, a remark that immediately crossed a line. The comment deeply offended Stevenson, intensifying tensions and turning the rivalry even more personal as reactions poured in from fans and the boxing world alike.
Technical fight, I think both of them, not tremendous punches, so I'm looking at a 6-6, 6 rounds each, you know what I'm saying, or a close decision. It's a pick-up. They both got skills.
What are the rounds that Teofimo wins? What do those rounds look like? Like with his style against Shakur, how does he win the rounds against Shakur?
Staying busy and Shakur, keeping Shakur defensive. If Shakur shows up and he don't let his hands go, then Teo get an advantage. But if Shakur start fast and they both go round for round, that's why I'm saying it's a 6-6, because I think they're going to go round for round.
And you
what
think,
a great fight.
So for Shakur, he needs to kind of pick his spots, box. Is that kind of how you see Shakur winning rounds?
I think Shakur.
Shannon Briggs brushed aside the noise and controversy, saying the matchup is simply about two tremendous fighters at the highest level. In his view, all the talk will fade once the bell rings, and fight night will ultimately reveal who truly is the best.
I know that God has blessed me with these opportunities and putting me in the situation where the spotlight is on me, and I'm going to go in there and do what I got to do.
I know from past fights and even the Cepeda fight, I've seen a lot of the kids from Newark around, and this time around you've bought some tickets for them. It's been publicized. What does it mean to you to be able to give back to that community that you came from?
I just want to say this is not my first time doing it. It's just the first time that people have publicized it, but I've been doing this. That's something that I've been wanting to make sure that the kids from where I'm from that come from the same circumstances and situations that I come from, that they can see that it's possible. That's my main thing, that letting them know, like, you from North, your situation is bad, but that don't.
Wade noted that Teofimo Lopez has beaten bigger names with deeper resumes than anyone Shakur Stevenson has faced, yet Shakur still enters the matchup as the favorite. To him, that says one of two things. Either Lopez is being underestimated, or the boxing world genuinely holds Stevenson's skill in extremely high regard. Wade leans toward the latter, pointing to Shakur's calm, consistent performances as the reason his reputation continues to grow. He highlighted Stevenson's ability to control fights, balance assertiveness with elite defensive mastery, and operate at a world-class level even against a naturally bigger, more powerful opponent. At the same time, Wade noted that much of Shakur's success comes from fighting off the back foot, relying on slipping, countering, parrying, and sharp defensive movements to neutralize danger.
Shakur is a must-have in boxing right now, because we want to see the younger guys test themselves. And Teo did it at 23 with only 16 fights. There are pros that have 20, 25, 30 fights before they ever have that real, true, top-of-the-line world championship level test. And Teo was doing it when he was 23 years old and 16 fights in. And nobody wanted to fight Lomachenko. Nobody wanted that smoke, dude, until Teo went and took the belts off of him. Loma was looked at as invincible until that night. So Teofimo, that's one of the most gangster things I've ever seen in terms of his age and his record to go and do. Not because it was a scary fight, knockout, whatever, but because he out-techniqued one of the most technical boxers that we've...
That raises an important question about how effective Shakur Stevenson's style will be if he's forced to step forward against Teofimo Lopez. The gap in size and power could disrupt his usual approach, putting pressure on whether his defensive brilliance and ring IQ can truly adapt when he's no longer able to dictate the fight from a safe distance.
Lopez puts his 140-pound WBO world title on the line against Shakur Stevenson. And in today's video, I'm going to be taking into account all the factors that are important going into this fight to make my prediction. Who has the
much? I am on that side. Again, I'm not picking today. You'll get that in the next video. But I am on the side that goes, if Shakur is favored, it's because people are now coming to respect how good this dude is, to the point where it is, yes, the weight division he's looking to take over, but also that they don't believe that the size difference, that the power difference is going to make as much of an impact because of the defense of Shakur Stevenson.
Size win fights.
His composed performance against William Cepeda, blending control with assertiveness, reinforced his reputation for consistency at world level.
Analyst Henry broke down Teofimo Lopez's fighting style by highlighting the sharp contrast between his reckless aggression and his most intelligent performances. He explained that Lopez sometimes gets overly aggressive, rushing forward with too much confidence and abandoning discipline, which leads to excessive lunging and instinct-based attacks that rarely result in clean power shots or consistent round-winning success. According to Henry, the best version of Lopez is tactical, fluid, and unpredictable, like the version seen against Richard Barboza. That version of Teofimo uses sharp movement, goes in and out with speed, disrupts rhythm, and counters effectively, keeping opponents guessing whether he's about to press forward or pull back.
That Shakur wants to show how great he is. He said that himself.
After we get out the ring, I want everybody to be talking about it like, yeah, I'm that guy.
You're not gonna get that all the time. If you go for people's expectations on what you're gonna get after that, you're gonna always be disappointed.
And whilst, as Teo pointed out, you don't really want to be relying on the opinions of others for how you feel about yourself, I don't think it's necessarily a bad motivation in sports. But moving swiftly into the tactics of this fight. As I say, I've done a full tactical breakdown already. You can go and check it out on my channel. But this moment from Shakur Stevenson, for me, this really sums up the tactical story of this one as far as Teofimo Lopez goes.
Hey, look!
He's not gonna show up like this. He
can't. He can't go backwards?
Analyst Henry praised Teofimo Lopez's counterpunching skills, highlighting his performance against Josh Taylor as some of the most impressive work seen at the world level. He warned that rushing Shakur Stevenson, a masterful back foot boxer, would be a critical mistake. To succeed, Lopez must strike a balance between offense and defense, blending front foot pressure with timely back foot movement to stay unpredictable. Henry stressed that Lopez needs to fight intelligently, avoiding reckless aggression that could leave him vulnerable to Stevenson's precise counters. With Stevenson's southpaw stance, sharp lead hand control, and defensive mastery, Lopez will be tested on every level, requiring constant adaptation. Ultimately, Henry emphasized that the matchup favors the fighter who can combine strategy with athleticism, using calculated aggression, reading the fight accurately, and respecting Stevenson's technical skill to outthink and outmaneuver his opponent in the ring.
Aggressive, who is overconfident and just goes on the front foot with reckless abandon. He does not think about what he's doing to the same degree. He lunges far too much, and it just isn't the most effective way we can watch in boxing. It's not the best way for him to land his power shots. It's not the best way for him to even win rounds. The best Teofimo Lopez is, in my opinion, the one we saw against Barboza, the one that is in and out, using speed, breaking up his rhythm, making you uncertain as to whether he's coming forward or going backwards, counterpunching effectively. I mean, if you look at Teofimo Lopez in that Josh Taylor fight, it was some of the most beautiful and outrageous counterpunching I've seen at world level. And as we all know, Shakur Stevenson is that master back foot boxer. So if he does just rush him, it's not going to go well, in my opinion. He needs to mix it up. He needs to be on the front foot sometimes, but also on the back foot. He needs to box Shakur, not try and fight him. Because as I said in that breakdown,